Hello from 24 hours of Nürburgring qualifiers weekend, and actually, to be precise, today's video is actually shot today, so give it a bit of extra likes in the comments and praise. Now, in today's video, I will show you around what you can expect from 24 hours of Nürburgring, show you different contenders. Of course, Max Verstappen is here as well. Also, 24 hours touring special, BMW M3 touring 24 hours, HWA, and yours truly, Black Falcon Team Fanatec with the GT3 Cup, driven by Manuel Metzger and also Jimmy Broadband, Steve Alvarez Brown, and myself. And therefore, also huge thank you and shout out to Fanatec for making all of this possible. By the way, the 5% discount code on all the Fanatec gear that is not already discounted is back on it again. Check out the first pinned comment and the link in the video description. And in addition, also massive thank you to XXL Nutrition for making all of this happening and also giving us fantastic nutrition. Yeah, all the protein, all the gains, all the hydration, you name it. And then also our trustworthy Bilstein and also Dunlop tires that are extremely good, because although today is just free practice, we pressed the content button hard. There were lots of incidents on track, lots of crashes, and when I went over the debris, I probably punctured the tire and still managed to bring it back home safely. So huge shout out to Dunlop for being able to actually cruise back, and also to Porsche for a great warning system. Finally, also shining 3D on board, so thank you very much for supporting our project. And now let's go have a look what we have. By the way, today, as it's free practice and we can take passengers out, so this time I decided to take out Gio and also Stan, with whom we had a punctured tire. I think Gio probably punctured the tire, so Stan didn't have to go fast. So
yeah, I was jealous.
Now Gio is the fastest of my media team. Yeah. And if you guys want to win a taxi lab, XXL Nutrition is giving one away. Check out their latest Instagram post. Everything is there. I'm gonna include that in the first comment as well. Proper gains. Nice. Nice. Some seat prep happening here. How's the car?
Yeah, it's really good. We don't have so much practice today. We had 2.5 hours roughly, I think. So everybody got some laps. We did some pit stop practices with our new seat inserts. Now I'm just preparing mine to make it look nice. That's about it for today.
Nice. Oh, you're missing a whole middle part.
Yeah, because I'm that tall, I have problems with my head on the roll cage. So I decided to just cut out this. So makes my ass hurt a bit more, but I seat lower and I feel more comfortable. Nice, 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 nice.
All right, let's go have a look, see what we can find. And I'm gonna give you also a couple of tips how to enjoy 24 hours the most. Now, the cool stuff about 24 hours of Nürburgring and also NLS, the Nürburgring Langstreckenseries, you not only have Cup car that we are driving, you not only have GT3R, but you also have, look at that, Gio, this would be you. And unlike NLS, during the 24 hours of Nürburgring qualifiers and also the actual race itself, we have some extra special people and teams that are visiting that are usually not driving throughout the season. One of them is the most iconic Subaru Impreza, the STI team, and interestingly enough, after many years, I do not see Tim Schrick on the car. So I don't know if it's just now or also for N24. Let's see, the beautiful EJ. I thought it was the EJ because I'm old school, but it's actually FA24. So, but yeah, regardless, the car is getting set up, done. Look at that aero. I think the car is running in SP4 class. This means a special. You are allowed to have aero mods, all kinds of aero mods, up to 2.5 liter turbocharged engine. Yep, nice multi-link. Look at that massive tow bar. Wow, very cool. Quick look on the interior. Look at that rear view camera. Yeah. And what's the STI team eating? Knoppers. Yeah, so there's one box that is fully secured, everything taped off, and that is where Max Verstappen is driving. And everything else is open. Now, the other thing is, unlike during NLS, you actually need to have a special pit box pass to get inside. And if you can, then you can actually see what's happening. So here we have HWA with Evo R Very, very beautiful. Look at this. And then we have another one, and this weekend the new livery has been unveiled, which is Parkside livery. And then for the actual N24, they will unveil the car number 3. It'll be very, very cool. That is very nice. Quick look at the V6 engine. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. Oh, the rear cooling. You can see that the weight of the driver is being simulated here while the car is getting the alignment. Really, really, really cool cars. The M3 Touring 24 Hours Special. This car is probably again also one of the most iconic cars. The P58 engine underneath. You can see how much further back it is moved, and on the front you just have all the cooling assembly with a nice S-ducts. Did you know, funny enough, one of the ducts is actually to cool the exhaust down. That's how hot it's getting in the car and how you want to contribute to the driver safety. Anyway, this car is running in SPX class, so together with the HWAs, it's basically in a prototype class. But essentially it's an SP9 GT3 with just a tiny bit of extra weight for BOP. Oh, what is BMW team meeting? Look at that. Oh, nice. Like every year, Bilstein is also present with the AMG, and they have a quite an interesting lineup. Adam Christodoulou, of course, but Christopher Lallam, Max Verstappen's teammate that was at his very first race last year on the 296. So it will be exciting to see what these guys can achieve. Yeah, a very cool car for N24. How's it going?
Yeah,
Racing E46?
Yes. I'm going to get the E46 there.
Yeah.
There's some gearbox trouble there.
Oh no. Yeah.
I was not able to do the training.
Oh no. But you're gonna hopefully race tomorrow then?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Nice, nice. Gonna be exciting without any practice, huh?
Yeah.
Because you drove absolutely zero with this car.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Never driven a GT4, GT3 car.
Oh, and then we go directly in here.
Yeah, and if it's in the bad case, I will drive in a night stint tomorrow in the rain.
Very
car,
interesting.
Which I don't know. In the class, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what's the worst thing can happen?
Yeah, this.
Yeah. At least you have like a round steering wheel, like in the E46.
Yes.
So that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. I should feel home.
Yeah.
And the BMW icon in the middle.
Yeah, you're just missing an actual shifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I know from the GT3 I have.
Yeah.
But it's a combination, you know?
It is.
When you start, you have to push the clutch.
Yeah.
When you stop, you have to push the clutch.
Yeah. So it's like a cup car as well.
If you want to downshift while you have...
while you're on the gas, it will not.
It will not work,
Yeah.
It will not like it.
Yeah. Same in the cup car.
Ah, okay.
You want to downshift, you need to go beyond the brakes or off the throttle.
Or the clutch.
Yeah. Or hold the clutch. Look at this. Yeah.
It's like a dream of a tractor.
It is. And it's all almost the same. It's almost as 65, but it's not.
It's P65.
It's P65, yeah.
It's expensive version.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Dry sump and everything, so very, very cool. New engine.
Yeah.
Wow, they found it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
This is also very cool. Brake cooling on the disc, in the calipers, and on the disc again. That's just crazy.
All the brake cooling.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you probably need it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You'll find out tomorrow. Hopefully. Wishing you lots of fun.
Yeah. You too.
I'll look out for you. See ya. That was cool to see Christian, aka Herschel, the one that you know from the E46 M3 videos, or well, his E46 M3 video with him together. He's driving the BMW Z4 GT3. Fantastic, fantastic. Here we have Aston Martin. We had a few there as well. And one thing that I noticed when the car was driving on track, this is actually overfill or overflow, and it was actually dropping fuel. So it's like interesting, playing Russian roulette while driving behind it. Huh, maybe you can show it to you when I was driving behind it, if the cameras are there, but I think so. Here we have a box of Manthey Racing, and look what they made. They have made the Manthey Cup, or GT3 Cup MR, which is essentially almost same downforce levels as a proper GT3 race car. Really, really extreme. It is running on alternative fuel, but from what I've heard, it is not running in the alternative fuel class, but in SP Pro. So otherwise it would have been a great competition. I'm kind of sad because the Griezmann brothers that are driving on this car and their project, last year they were running in GT4 RS in the alternative fuel class, so now we have just one car in competition, I think. Otherwise we would have them as well. Then we have Realized Ferrari 296. That car was running very, very strong last year, I believe. I think so, until some misfortune happened. Then of course also, oh, interesting, very, very cool. Of course the Grello, and this time it's driven by Thomas Preining, Matt Campbell and Christoph Breuer, who is also the development driver and the chief of street car modification division of Manthey, basically responsible for GT3 RSMR, who actually now displayed a lap time of 6:45 today. Well, it was technically driven on Wednesday, but here he is. Kevin Estre, unfortunately in US, driving the 963 with the beautiful Apple livery. And yeah, I show you the STI team, and another recurring face, or actually team, is Hyundai N. Ever since the introduction of the N brand with the i30Ns, they have been coming to the Nürburgring and racing their cars and pretty much winning in TCR, in SP4T, you name it. So this is either an Elantra N, or as they call it in Australia, i30N sedan, but we can just say that's Elantra N. It's very busy over there, but we have a few cars more, and super epic. I would like to drive one. Maybe my mate George Buchan can give me a ride when I'm hopefully back in Australia later this year. I will not, or at least not currently planning to be for the World Time Attack, but there's a chance I'll be joining for the N Festival. And while I'm there, I'm thinking of hopping over to New Zealand again and maybe do a track day. So let's see. Here we have also the crowd's favorite. And did you know that back in 2021 I drove the Dacia? Yep, I drove it actually in N24. easy passenger lap, but press the content button because yeah, I saw that the last video we've done on passenger laps, you were not that excited. So now we've done a very excited. So another tire failure, because there are some crashes, lots of debris out there. And yeah, luckily, fantastic system of Porsche Cup car. It gives you warning in advance, so we cruise back. So yeah, there's that. All right, our car has been aligned. It's now on fresh set of Dunlop tires and ready to go for tomorrow's qualifying and then also the actual race. And after that, also on Sunday, there will be another race. So we'll have 2 races. Now, one more thing I want to finally mention regarding if you come to N24 or any time in the paddock, we are here because of you. So we will definitely give you all the time in the world to take a picture, say hello on dedicated time slots. So there are special autograph sessions, there are special meet and greet slots, so you just need to wait for those and then we can hang out. However, if you find us randomly in the paddock, if you see us walking around, like, hey, I also will never say no to a picture, but to make our life easier, make sure you have the phone ready and just come, take a picture, you'll get it. Because we have so much stuff going on during the race weekend. We need to do scrutineering, do the seat fitting, we need to do the driver change practice, we need to have driver's briefing, we need to have meet and greets, etc. So every second is counting. So if you can, we will happily give you our time, but you guys please help us to make it as streamlined as possible. Treat it as if you're racing with us. So be quick with pictures taking, and that's all there is to it. Alright, see you tomorrow. And you guys, tomorrow there will be another onboard video of something else, me driving on the Nürburgring. And day after you're gonna see the actual qualifying, because tomorrow's race finishes at like 9:30, then we still need to wait for everything. So putting it out at midnight, that's something that I would do. However, during 24 hours of Nürburgring, I'm thinking of actually giving you live updates with every stint that I have. So let's do that. Alright, thanks for watching and see you then. Bye!